Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm Bookus Meat Factory. Hi folks. How are you doing today? Kuno, it's good to see you. Mojito. For humor, Mojito. Folks, we're going to play some more World of Warcraft. Wrath of the Lich King Classic. Mnemonic Man. Oh, it's good to see you. Do they deserve the goggles? No, no one deserves these beautiful goggles that I'm currently wearing. They go so well with the whole package right now. It goes so well with the package, I have to say. Yeah, we're gonna play more Wrath of the Lich King. We're doing stuff in the wetlands and like doing some quests and stuff through there. It's kind of where we left off. I'm level 2300 right now, which is doing pretty good. It may be a dungeon we can run. I don't know. I do want to do the Dead Mines, or whatever, not Dead Mines. Is it Dead Mines? Whatever. The mine quest line at some point because I haven't done it, so I don't know anything about it. And it's just a lot of questing because I've built up a bunch of quests. Dead Mines is pretty hard. The quest line is? I don't know. What is this called? I forget what it's called. I don't know. Look, the human town is still human town. And it will be forever called human town. I won't ever call it whatever it's actually called. Yes, the Dead Mines quest line in Westfall. We have so much to do. Let's see what we can do though. Oh, but man, it's good to see y'all. Tomorrow night, theoretically, I'll be playing with Nick again in, oh boy, we have so much stuff to deal with. Tomorrow night, I'll be playing with Nick, hopefully, and finishing up, the game that we are going to be playing. I'm so tired. It's been a long day. What is it called? It is called Frederick Pohl's Gateway. Uh-oh. The auction house is giving me my stuff back. It's like, you did not sell your things. I know I did an auction house, I know. So we gotta run a couple errands here, it looks like. How's my bear doing? He's hungry. Eat up, buddy. What's my inventory look like? Full and just a mess. Full and just a mess. Sergeant Major Tit. Oh my gosh. All these wonderful folks. Looking so cool. Alright, so let's see. What do we got here? I got a silver ore I need to process at some point, but I'm being lazy. And I gotta sell this, sell that. Sell the oil blunderbuss because my one is actually better than that. And I gotta put the wool in the bank. And 8 slots, yeah. I'll put that 8 slot bag in for the people in the bank. We're gonna turn in the Ascendicite ore. There's so many things we have to do. Oh my god. This bank is filling up fast. We need Sakura to grind another slot. I also added a picture for the tab. I gotta put the tabards in here. Everybody can access the tabards, so I should be able to put them there. If people are doing any enchanting, I think that we can take these guys. It looks like we can take these guys and break them down. DD, how are you, my friend? It's good to see you. Got an 8 slot bag for anybody who needs it. Oh yeah, somebody take the parrot, please. I already have the green wing macaw. Someone take that. Take that pet. You get that pet. You've earned it. You earned it. How much does the next spot cost? 250 gold, I believe. 250 gold. Yeah. Oh. I have not yet found the ways to making money yet. Let's check our mail. Yeah, my linen. I might just sell the linen cloth. I tried to put the linen cloth up for auction, and it's not selling. So I might, and I already took that, right? Yeah, I took that. Yeah, it's expensive. It's expensive. I still need to get 10 gold for another bag slot in my thing here. Everything is so expensive. Everything is so expensive. I have all this silver too, like silver contacts. I don't have any real need for the silver contacts. You might want to save it for any newbies doing first aid. That's true. That's true. We don't have the space for it. It's so much and I don't have any space for it. repair all my items. I'm going to sell. Okay, I haven't even processed the tin ore. I need to do that. Okay. Spider Ecker. Blink, blink, blink. There's all my meats. My bombs. I gotta use my bombs more often. Blunderbuss in that. Okay.
Keep your feet on the ground.
I'll put the wool up though in the thing for people. It saves it for exactly. Mailbox is a good place for it. It saves it for 20. Exactly. That was my thought process as well. I was like, you know what? We can just leave it there. It's fine. Our guild is going well. I am thoroughly enjoying the guild experience, even though I am. It's gonna stack. Can it? It stacks. Yeah. Saving space. Look at all this. We need somebody who does blacksmithing and enchanting. We need an enchanting person, man, to do enchanting. Because look at all this stuff, man. And like, we have all this stuff that you could break down. Easy to break down. But leatherworking, I have an alt that does leatherworking, so they're going to probably take advantage of those. And then, but blacksmithing, big time. Big time. All right, let me break down my tin ore. Get everything going. Where's everybody at? Mojito, okay. Bam. I'm always enchanted. Watch your stream. Oh, Mojito. That is way too kind, my friend. The feeling is mutual. I'm always enchanted having you in my stream. That's the thing, man. I was, so we're going to go to the Mistlands and do some stuff there, I think. And keep working. Is it Mistlands? Marshlands? I don't know. I don't remember anything right now. My brain is literal mush. We're going to be doing stuff there because I have a whole bunch of quest lines that I got to do there. And I got to stop at Dunmorag because I have to return to pilot Stone Gear and with my Incendicite. And there's a quest there too I should probably wrap up, which is way under my level, which I could probably do while I wait for everybody to kind of convene. I'm curious. I'm curious to know like how refined ore sells. Like how much does a tin bar sell for in the auction house? Because I think that blacksmithing is probably one that like it's so useful for everything, but also like people don't want to invest a slot to it. I always feel like skinning and blacksmithing are kind of the professions that people just don't want to invest in. All right, where is silver contacts? I've had so many of those. Blasting powder. And where's my... Hold on. Am I blind? Where's my tin ore? Did I... It's like the silver contacts. What happened to my tin? Am I not opening all of my bags? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I'm completely blind, aren't I? There it is. I'm completely blind. Oh my gosh. I'm having a day.
Good.
Having a day. Heavy leather's going for in the auction house? That's a great question. Are you Kuno, are you doing heavy leather? Are you doing skinning? Or did you just find like a big treasure trove of it? Because I thought you were doing heavy leather. I wish there was a sell. One for 30, like pretty much 33 silver apparently, but that's all from the same person from Vignette. Yeah, looks like that's the case. 33 silver seems to be what people are selling for. Whether they're getting that or not, I don't know. Oh, you skin for your tailoring. Nice. I did not know this. That's fantastic. Sakura, how are you? All right. Who just buffed me? Thank you for the buff. Thank you for the buff, stranger. Alright. I gotta go to Dunmorag. Turn in stuff. I need it for the silk packs. Oh, okay. You're in TTRPG testing land? Sakura. TTRPG test away. We have to talk, Sakura, about that. Like, we have to talk about it. I want your input and help more than anything. Not like help as in like, I need all of your time. Like, I'm not trying to like, I'm not saying that, but I mean like, I treasure your input dramatically for my tabletop RPG system.
No.
Sorry, we're talking about TTRPG testing land. Should move it quiet from me because game. Oh, by all means, yeah, do your game. Anyways, tell some more, right? Yeah, that's like Madon. I gotta go. I gotta go to Dunmorag. I gotta go to Dunmorag. Give me my RAM. Don't even worry about it. Go do your thing. Go do your thing. Enjoy. I love you. Go. All right. Let's get out of here. Yeah, so I've got a whole bunch of stuff. We gotta do this one, which is in Lochmadon, which is really like way below my level now. I'll probably do that solo. And then we gotta do reclaiming goods and yeah, like all this stuff. I don't even know what this one is. The third fleet. Oh, that's right. That's we have to go to this sunken ship. Kuna says I have to go to the Barrens to do one of my warlock quests. What? That's when you do it naked. That's when you do it naked. If you gotta do it naked. No worries, Sakura. I'll be here. I'll be here pretty late, I think. Goats. That doesn't sound like fun. I don't know what kind of quest it is. If it's just talking to somebody, going naked. I really, 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 really want to do a naked run to Ogrimmar, right? Just to say I did it. Just to say I could.
You got my attention.
You got the ore. Well done, Bogus. I'll get someone to work with thee right away. Let's hope he doesn't blow himself up. Alright. Oof.
Walk with you.
Not my thing, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll do the dark threat looms. Because where's everybody? Mojito's in the wetlands already. Will you join us, Kuno, in the wetlands? Or what are you working on right now? The Red Ridge Mountains. Where is that at? I don't know where anything is. I'm very curious. It's a beautiful steed, isn't it? A steed fitting for a dwarf. Although I will not lie, I am very partial to the gnome robot chickens. The robot chocobo. I just want to collect this stuff because I feel like I can sell copper. I feel like I can sell copper. Earshot Media, Leroy Jenkins. Fried Rice hasn't gotten on yet. If he's here, he would definitely Leroy Jenkins. That's for sure. He is a Leroy Jenkins man. Through and through. That is just who he is as a person. And I love it. I will add. I love it. Syrian Gorge is that way. Ahoy, H.C. Willard. How are you today, my friend? Felt old today. Had to explain what that was. Oh, Leroy Jenkins? I know, right? Oh my gosh. Those were simpler times. Earshot Media. Simpler times. What's funny is I read an article very recently, that was talking about how people are having difficulty solving the grandfather clock puzzle in Resident Evil 4 Remake because people have never seen an analog clock. And I was just like, yeah, my friend Nick and I, who we play Text Adventures together, and we do like podcast discussions about this sort of stuff. We had talked about how eventually time and cultural shifts are going to make these old school text adventures almost completely unplayable because they will reference technology and objects that just don't exist in this modern day. I mean, like, there's a puzzle spoilers, I guess, for the game Deadline that came out in 1983. There is I need to go this way. This is probably the quicker way. There was a puzzle where you needed to listen in on a phone conversation, and in order to do so, you just needed to pick up a phone from somewhere else around the house because it's a landline. You can listen to conversations, and it's like there will be a point in time where people will be unable to do that. They'll just be unable to do it. Earshot Media says, I own and regularly use a physical Rolodex. I think a Rolodex is cool, man. Use the rotary phone. Dwarven Dad says, yeah, they still do here where I am too, actually. And so I was kind of surprised that, like, there are a bunch that don't. And, yeah, they still teach analog clock here. And my daughter can read the clock just fine. But it was very unusual. But one day it will be an impossibility for people to be able to engage in those sorts of puzzles and those sorts of things. So I'm just fascinated by that concept too. Like, just the cultural irrelevance of certain aspects of a game. And especially with a text adventure where, like, you have to use words to describe these things and have people understand those descriptions. And, like, if you've never seen a landline phone in your life and to know how it functions and works, you're never going to get that puzzle. You'll never know. Never know. And so that sort of thing is just really interesting. Okay, so I need to go. Okay, yeah. Lurker Venom. Okay, so we got to get Crocodile Tears, Lurker Venom. I just want to wrap this thing up because it's been on my quest list for so long. So stupidly long. Oops. Oh boy. What am I doing? Get him. How am I on ammo too? I'm fine on ammo. I didn't get Lurker Venom. Come on, just give me some Lurker Venom, please. Please. Lurker Venom, thank you. And now we're going... Greetings, Traveler. Crazy Ginger 834, welcome, my friend. Welcome to the stream. It is an absolute pleasure to have you. I hope you're doing well. I believe that is Big Red, isn't it? Am I right? I think I remember this. I'm pretty sure. How's it going, Big Red? How are you doing? That already happened with older novels in a way. I think you're true in a sense. Absolutely. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, it's fine. We're fine. It's fascinating to to watch those cultural shifts, though. It isn't a bad thing that they happen, because time changes. These things happen. Walkthrough says that I need to hang up the phone so I can use a dial-up modem to use AOL chat. What the hell are they talking about exactly? That is not Big Red. Imposter. Oh, it's not. Okay. I just thought it was, because I thought I remember this. Anyways, how's it going, Crazy Ginger? Welcome to the stream. It's such a pleasure to have you. I am Bogus Meat Factory. I'm a variety streamer who has a massive love and influence of retro games and games of a variety of types, including point-and-click adventures, text adventures, MMORPGs, especially long defunct ones, and really kind of digging into design philosophies and why these things work and click. Why did these things gain popularity? Why did they fail? And all of these sorts of things, because I really enjoy that discourse and conversation. But I also love getting perspective from other players and other people who love games. No, I would call Big Red Ginger Christ from time to time. You should mean it. So if someone wants to play Zork 2 50 years from now, it's highly likely they'll be able to run it. No. What happens to dead MMOs? Oh, absolutely. I mean, you're 100% right. You're 100% right. Okay. With dead MMOs, we have this issue of archival and preservation. And my dream, my hope and dream is that someday we're going to have people who have the skill set and tools to be able to more effectively preserve and keep up and reverse engineer these online games that are lost to time. Earshot Media, I think that games, well, City of Heroes already has its own private servers. They've cracked the code, which I think in this case is the battle, right? And so like that information's out there now, so people have the ability to do it if they want to. But there's other stuff like Matrix Online, which is still a work in progress. People are wanting to do that, but they have not effectively done so. And so that's where the real crux of the issue is for them. And I hope that there's just a point where there's just a major movement of people whose sole existence online, the mark that they leave on the internet is preservation, and they're just working on that stuff. That's what they do, is to work on reverse engineering and keeping online games alive. They had the source code and made a new server and somehow got millions of people to play a 60-plus-year-old game obsessively. These games and their communities are a product of their time. Someone playing WoW in 2073 won't be getting that 2010 experience. It's very ephemeral. You had to be their concept. This doesn't even count the media and forums and meta subculture that forms around it. I actually disagree about having to be there in the heyday of it, because there is still a core mechanic involved with it, and there are people who do have communities that spring up behind these communities. There are people, whatever you tried to recreate in 2073 would be a completely new beast altogether. It's honestly wild. There are people who would be like, I want to create a community that does this game, that does this thing. I want to go play old school, EverQuest. So where's the Mogrosh crystal? Like, who has one of these? Is it just any of these guys? I want a Mogrosh crystal, please. No. I enjoy that concept. Ginger says, what realms do you play on? I want to see if I got any characters there. We're playing in Warmain. Private server Warmain. So this would be the Lordaeron server. How are you, by the way? I hope you're doing well. I guess I'm a complete noob to WoW, in all honesty. I have a massive love for MMOs, but I also am a victim of... I didn't spend a lot of time with World of Warcraft because I was playing EverQuest 2. I was playing Matrix Online. These sorts of things were a huge portion of my focus and time was going into. So let's see. The ogres to the northeast mine them, but the crystals are very rare. Okay, so they're crystals. I gotta mine them. Interesting. So I'm guessing I have to go in. Logs in and murders Twitch host online. Exactly. No, it's fine if you want to do that. I mean, that's what I'm here for, right? I don't mind in the slightest. Because then I can just spend my time in town being in a bank and pretending to be a banker. Or being a pirate and annoying the crap out of people. So I got the mystics here, and I'm guessing there's a vein inside. Brilliant necklace. I've got... Oh! I could totally use one. Oh. I could use one. Oh, hey, I leveled up too. Nice. When are you doing a pacifist run in WoW? Oh, man. Let me tell you. I'm ready. Wink. Please give me what I need. Just tin ore. Ooh, True Faith gloves. What's my bracers look like? What's my bracer situation? 35, 38. I will need those. So yeah, I gotta just find, I gotta mine for these? Interesting. I will eventually do a naked run into Ogrimmar. That's on the docket. 100%. That's happening. Without question, I'll be doing that. Cuz I can't help myself. I have to. I have to. It's the right thing to do. Get him, buddy. Here's your media. Drink water. This is fantastic. I need it. Let me get through here first, real quick. Lesser moonstone. That's not what I want, though. I need a Mogrash crystal. My kids have been playing this music from this show they've been watching, and they have this jingle for this burger place, and it is stuck in my head. I can't get it out. I'm just singing it in my head right now. Welcome to the Boombox Burger, the boom boom boom. And it won't leave. It won't leave. It's there. It won't leave. So much linen cloth. Oh my gosh. There's a horde druid causing pain and frustration in Red Ridge. Yes, come to us. I'm currently in Loch Modan because I want to get just this stinking thing. I don't know where it is. I'm trying to get this Mogrosh crystal, and there's just nothing. It's just not here. Ooh, there's a chest over here, though. My inventory's full. Of course it is. Goodbye, rough stone. You're not needed right now. Alright, let's just see. Pass on this. I will read on that. Oh, I got some silk cloth. Let's get rid of those. Oh, so much tin ore. Spoink. Yeah, I'm currently in Loch Modan, just trying my darndest to get this one thing. This one thing I need to finish this quest that has been on my list to do for so long. Tin ore for days. Right? And it is that. I'm not crazy. Mogrosh crystals will be very difficult to procure. The ogres to the northeast mine them, but the crystals are a very rare commodity. Yeah. They're a rare commodity. So they're rare to get. No, get him. I'll take that silver ore though. Got to keep that mining up. It's tough because mining right now is really hard to level up because there's nothing really besides silver that levels me up. I think it's like that stat increase. So right now we're kind of in this weird situation. There's nothing here. I might have to do this on my own at some point and go off and do other stuff. Get him, Stanky. Because, yeah, you guys are coming to the wetlands. I need to get over there and make a beeline. So if this guy's dead, I'll grab my mount, head on out, sell my stuff on the way, empty up some space. Gotta go to the story in real life. Oh, okay. Yeah, by all means. I'm just trying to see where this would be. Gotta go to the sire. The store. Okay, wait, no worries, my friend. Where is there any more ore? I mined it all. Shadowfang keeps next to the list. Oh, yeah. Could also do that. Oh, here we go. Here's the thing. Is that in the range? It is. Copper. Nope. If soccer gets on or fried rice gets on, I know soccer is doing a thing right now. We'll get it figured out. Those dwarf soccer. Oh, dude. Tell me about the sausage fingers. Tell me about the sausage fingers. Jeez. I don't need the scroll of agility, thank you. Oh, that's silver. 10 silver? I'll take it. Oh, more stuff's popping up. Good. What's my shoe situation? 51? Oh, I'd love to wear grizzly slippers, but I can't. There's a chest there. Another silver. Yes! Dude. Earshot. I was talking about this on another Discord where I fat finger so much. You have no idea. But one of the biggest things that I fat finger the most is I fat finger silver ore. Okay. I fat finger like nonstop, and one of the big problems that I've faced in my fat fingering is that it doesn't help that my phone autocorrects correct words for incorrect ones. So what I mean by that is, like, I will type for F-O-R, and it will always autocorrect it for F-O-E, for foe. It always does. I never get it to do it correctly. It'll always autocorrect the word F-O-R with foe. I hate it. Hate it. You have no idea. Ooh, food crate. Slither skin mackerel. What is my axe? 15.2. Agility and spirit. Strength and spirit. Oh, it's two-handed. No, I'll pass on that then. I always have that problem in my life, and it will never go away. Let's see, something back in the caves. Let's see. Let's go deep in again. No, nothing's in here right now. I have to drop, but I'll be on a bit later from the game, not the stream. No worries, Kuno. Yes, please, by all means. Rest, relax. It's going to be me and Worm Knee. Alright. We gotta go raptor hunting. Those sausage fingers make short work of stuck pickle jars, though. Oh. I mean, that's, I guess, the one consolation, right? Oh, this isn't going to be in the zone, though. It's not going to work. Wait, where am I going? What is happening? Oh. Is it? It might be. No. Dang it. I gotta go back. We gotta go into the Mistlands or whatever it's called. Because I'm not getting anything here. And I will probably do this off stream. So I'm not finding anything. This will be my last one, the tin vein here. And we'll see what we got. Nope. But lots of tin ore. Let's feed my... I can't get him. What am I getting rid of? Oh, blue the bag. What am I getting rid of? want to feed my pet, but he's in battle right now.
Inventory is
I know what's full. Shush. Thick spider hair. Goodbye. Crunchy spider leg. Small spider leg. Don't need these scrolls. The spider ichor. If I get some other things, I can use that for something. The mackerel. Yeah, I can sell a bunch of stuff though. There. Let's feed Stanky. Eat this haunch of meat, buddy. Okay. Let's go sell our stuff. And then I'll head out to the marshlands, mistlands, whatever word lands. The lands. You know the lands. What does everything start popping up again? Oh, it didn't leave. If you're familiar with the corrupted blood incident and WoW back in the day, that would be the disease, right? That spread. Right? It was like a joke thing that ended up being a really great highlight of how diseases spread. Am I right? I don't remember. I don't know the specifics of like what it actually entailed, but I do know that like yeah, it was surprising and fascinating how that all worked out in the end. I love that sort of stuff. That stuff makes things super interesting. You need more of that in games in general. Having these kind of weird events that just happen. And it didn't serve any real purpose, right? It wasn't like... It didn't... I love when games just do some weird stuff. They just don't... They don't, what's like the word? Like, it doesn't serve a purpose. It doesn't help anybody. It doesn't, you know... it just is something silly and weird that they did, and it ends up being like really fascinating and really fun. Okay, so I'm gonna sell that. Sell my bread. Sell my stick. Sell my mackerel. Sell my boots. Boots, badass. Bracers. Get rid of the coarse stone. I need to eat more food. Okay. It wasn't intentional. Oh, really? So what was happening then in that process? I'm curious. If that wasn't the case, I'm very curious to know what was the case then. Ooh, Wormney, I'm catching up to you. In level. Ooh. So what's my bag situation? You're full of shit. You're full of stuff. You're full of stuff. Yeah, it's just... There's so much garbage in my poor inventory right now. When participating in a boss battle at the end of the raid, player characters have become infected with a debuff that was transmitted between characters in close proximity. While the developers intended to keep the effects of the debuff in the boss's game region, a programming oversight soon led to an in-game pandemic throughout the fictional world of Azeroth. Oh, okay. Because I remember they spoofed on this though, right? At some point, didn't they? They spoofed on this to a point where they made like a one that was intentional at some point, didn't they? As well, long after the fact. I feel like I may be crazy. Dog Kag Mog Rukaka. Kill Og Lock Mogul Rekka. Might be after your WoW days. I could also be wrong on this too. Like, again, I'm no WoW historian in the slightest. Like, my experience of that is pretty minimal. Whee! I'm coming in. Wormney's up in the north in the marsh. We had to do the search the crates and barrels at coastal Murloc camps is one I have to do. And we have to also hunt these guys at the crude flint and destroy the catapults and kill the raptors. We got so much stuff to do. In this area. And it's a big contested area too. Although I've never come across, again, I mean, look, knock on wood, I've never come across another Horde player at any point. So like, I don't know, and this is a contested area, but I've never come across any Horde here. My guess is probably because it isn't too close to Horde areas. It's not a truly contested area. A lot of players don't stay in like the dwarven regions of stuff, I've noticed. A lot of people like to hang out and terrorize the humans and also the elves. And that seems to be far more common comparatively, because my time in dwarven territory has been like really peaceful, knock on wood. We haven't had much conflict. I haven't used a target dummy yet. I need to use one at some point, but I got a pet, you know? I've got a pet and a target dummy. I wanted to see what they're like, because I'm doing engineering, for those who haven't like seen, and I just love engineering as a concept for MMOs, because typically gadgets are really fun and interesting to play around with. And a lot of times you get to make stuff that isn't necessarily useful. It's just fun to play with, you know? I'm going... Oh, jeez, what just hit me? Oh, you're fine. Sakura says, I recall the plague. The Monic Man says, that area around South Shore and Terran Mill was such the place for PvP. Couldn't quest there at all some days. Really? I don't know what Terran Mill is in South Shore. I've never been. You should play with us, Mnemonic Man. We are having a blast. It is a lot of fun. And we are playing the game, again, me being very new to WoW and playing Wrath of the Lich King Classic has been really interesting. It has been really engaging. It's been really fun. I get to see what made WoW such a phenomenon and understand why. And a lot of it has to deal big time with its pacing. Its leveling pacing is fantastic. And how characters progress. It's really, really tight. It's that perfect level of like things are always challenging, but not too challenging and not too easy. And then also there's a lot of content that is very much catered towards a variety of different group types. Oops, I'm in the wrong thing. I've been free from WoW for months. Game just doesn't have the same sense of bigness it used to. I feel you. I get it. I do. And I would never want to try to pressure folks into playing. Like, I joke around and be like, come play with us. But I would never in any way legitimately try to pressure folks to play. Especially folks who are like, I'm done. Which I get. Like, with MMORPGs, it's really, really easy. Wormney! Okay, so we got crude flint. Let's since we're here, where you going? I'm gonna follow you. I will follow you. Follow you wherever you may go. Mech Warrior 5 and get to shoot up those Kuritan fools again. Not Capellans, but still. Oh, you need the war banners? Okay. I need to destroy the catapults in the same spots, but I'll help you with that for sure. Let's do that. And you can loot everything because my inventory space is right now greatly limited. Sakura and I did this the other day, but once you do that, I can just share the quest with you too, which is nice. Oh, you have to turn it in first. You're right. You would have to turn it first, which is fine. We can also do that as well. I don't mind in the slightest. Because there's a space where you can go from the camp into the mine area where there's the raptor quest. So, like, we can do that, come back here, do the catapults with you, and then do the raptors. We got time. We got that. So we're doing just fine. I am very excited. For folks who don't know, starting in April, I'm going to be doing a charity event for a local charity out here called Ozone House with the Combat King, who's a really great retro variety streamer. And I just, one, I haven't gotten to do very many charity streams in general, but two, it's a local thing, which makes things also a lot better for me. Like, I feel a lot more comfortable giving stuff that like I'm more aware of in their presence here directly. Into some like generic catch-all national thing, like, helping locally is a really big deal, especially here in Michigan, which is just littered with issues and problems. And so we're gonna start doing stuff like that. So we're gonna have a lot of fun streams. It's all through the month of April, and so we'll be going through that spiel. And I hope you guys stick around for that, because it's going to be a lot of fun. Nick and I are going to play a bunch of text adventure games. We're going to play some party stuff with people. And there may be some things. Some things. Is this a cannibal? No, it's not a cannibal, I guess. Yeah, be careful, because, man, Software and I, when we did this, we got it, like, almost in over our heads in this place, because it's so easy to pull a whole bunch of people and, like, get into problems. Come on. Okay. Thank you. I'm thinking about doing, like, a Mario Party challenge, like, getting folks to play a bunch of Mario Party with me by, like an old school Nintendo 64 Mario Party by a whatchamacallit. What's it called? It's a thing. Parsec. I'm doing melee right now. I know. I shouldn't be, but it's fine. Sanguine cuffs. No, I'm good. Focus. Stanky, focus. Steve Jobs, Todd Howard, and Mark Zuckerberg. Fuck, marry, kill. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Nice. That's a big question. Let's see. I mean, ooh, okay. Because here's the thing, right? Which one do you? The big one is which one do you kill versus which one do you fuck, right? I'm gonna marry. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna marry Steve Jobs because one, He's high as a kite, and I won't have to deal with him very often. And you get that sweet, sweet apple money, right? You don't have to deal with him very much, and he dies early, so we're good. We're fine, right? Kill Mark Zuckerberg. That's one for the ages right there. And then fuck Todd Howard. Leather jacket. Come on now. Kuno says, kill Todd Howard. Congratulations, your widow. I'll be a happy widow that'll marry somebody else and inherit a bunch of money. Not fuck Mark Zuckerberg. If Mark Zuckerberg's dead, how much are you gonna save the world? Because like, if you and please understand that it's a hate fuck of Todd Howard. It's not making love. We're not making love to Todd Howard. That's just not how it works. They're not doing that. It's painful for him. Well, you can kill Mark Zuckerberg, dude. Meta's gone. Facebook, not really gone, but you know what I mean. It's under different management at least, and that it's a win right there for anyone. Whee. It's a win, yeah. And Todd Howard, he'll be like, how does this work? And my answer will be just like, it just works. But yeah, like, oh, those are the higher level raptors. Ours are outside the valley. Okay. Are they? Okay. Because, like, really, Todd Howard, he's not, he's not evil. He's not evil. Zuckerberg, my God. Yeah, Todd Howard's just kind of a douche. That's it. He's just a douche. The man has released Skyrim on every platform known to man. Hell, I can play Skyrim on my refrigerator. This man needs to die. No! I mean, yes, I think that Skyrim is the weakest of the Elder Scrolls, including Arena. So yeah, like, there's that at least, right? But, Fallout 76 would like to speak. Earshot Media, Fallout 76, it's got its flaws, but it is interesting. It's interesting, especially as it's considered as an online ecosystem, right? Kill me. Okay, well, here's the question then. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Fuck, marry, kill. Fallout 2, Fallout 3, and Fallout 76. What you doing? What you doing with those? Fuck, marry, kill. Fallout 2, Fallout 3, and Fallout 76. Marry Fallout 2. Fuck 76 and kill 3 is where I'm at. Because, okay, so marry 2 because, one, it's a classy dame. Fallout 2 is. Right? But here's the thing. You don't wanna, you wanna fuck a weirdo. It's just, you do. It's just how it works. So that's why you do 76. They're freaks. It's a freak. You kill Fallout 3 because one, Fallout 3 is a generic reinterpretation of the series. Freaking the sheets, absolutely. Fallout 76 is? Uh-huh. Glitching out. Things are getting weird. And that's when it gets interesting. What am I doing? What is happening in my life? I want all my raptor eggs because I can make food with them. Yeah. I don't know what anyone else's preference is in that situation, but it's a clear answer for me. Ooh, that's my belt situation. I'll agree with that. Oh. If you get any raptor eggs, hook me up, because I think I can cook those. I think. Let me see if I can cook the raptor eggs. I cannot. Oh, I thought I could cook raptor eggs. But I'll take them. I just need one more model raptor and then 3 screechers. Oh, good. I saw someone remake Fallout 2 in Quake clone the other day. What? What? No way. Really? That's fantastic. I unironically love when folks like do a weird interpretation, like first person shooting the Castlevania into like a Doom style game. Like, yes. Sign me up. Yes. Because also you can turn in some stuff too. Because you got to turn in things. Okay. I'm going to get on my horse. Yeah, we'll turn in some stuff, sell some things. Try to cook some things. Pacifist Doom playthrough. You could do that. That's doable, right? Because no enemies carry keys. Oh, I guess you can't do it. You have to kill the bosses at the end. But I guess a pacifist all the way up to the boss. Yeah, that's doable. We could do that. Doom 1 is actually, like... So I played Doom 1 recently. Got it on the Switch for, like, super cheap on a day when I was like, I have a lot of Switch time, you know? And playing through Doom 1... And, like, it was relatively easy. I was really surprised how, like, because I always felt like Doom was super challenging, and it was really easy. I was very shocked at that. How are ya? Maybe the cooking person in here, if there's a cooking recipe person here, they might have something for raptors. What are you? Oh, the horse breeder.
I supply only the finest goods.
I like to breed horses. Alright, no, not you. What are you? Herbalism trader. Alchemy trader. Tailoring, supplies, and specialty goods. What kind of specialty goods do you have? Green dye. Ooh, the Inferno cloak. I'm just looking at what they got here. Oh, fun. Okay. Let me sell my stuff. Let's see, what are we selling? None of these things because I'm a crazy person. Sell the sharp claws. Sell the stupid pants. I want to keep that just in case. so many pants. I kind of want to sell. I'm gonna. Shh! Don't tell anyone I'm selling those. Shh! Don't tell anyone. Played the original Wolfenstein 3D the other day. Oh, dude, classic Wolfenstein. I still have where all the secret. Really, you know where they all are? Really? I'm envious because I do not have that information stored in any facet of my brain. I was one of my early video game memories was really surprising. Was there was Escape from Castle Wolfenstein. I had that on my Apple II, 2GS at the time. It's 2GS, and I played that. I love that game. And it had voice. It had a little bit of voice stuff in there too, which is really surprising. I'm almost there. Not quite there yet. Oh, I gotta get my bandages made so I can get up there, get to the next tier. I loved it. I thought it was such a strange game that I thought was really cool still, because it was just so... Yeah, that voices. There were people talking. Oh my god. Is there a healing trainer? Or not healing up for cooking person here? No. E.T. for the Atari Earshot Media. Yes. That is also one. That's a big one.
Great to meet you.
Do you have any recipes? No.
Safe travels. How are you? What can I do for you?
None of you have anything for me. Tradesman.
Need something?
Bartender.
Hello.
Some excitement here a moment ago, and I just want to make sure things have died down, back down. I'll talk to you soon enough. Okay.
What's on your mind?
Nothing.
What's your bet?
Then I guess I'll sell these raptor eggs. I don't need them. There you go. Yeah. E.T. was great, and E.T. is a game where I think that people give it a bad rap. E.T. is not as bad as everyone likes to think it is. It's finicky in how you get out of the pits, right? But outside of that,
What can I
it's
get
not bad. It's not bad at all. Those pits are stupid. They weren't even in any pits in the movie. But like, yeah, it's hard once you figure out like how to get out of the pits effectively. The game is fun. It's fun. It's absolutely. My dad installed a reskin for Wolfenstein Says Wormney, where we killed Beavis and Butthead, and Hitler was Barney. Oh, dude. There was a game that, speaking of Barney, there was a game I played that was a BBS door game. In like 6th or 7th grade. My friend Keith, he had a friend who ran a BBS, and it was local. And so like I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. I don't have to pay long distance to like do kind of an internet-y thing. And so this would have been like 7th grade, so it would have been like 98 or 97, 98, somewhere around there. And all right, I need to do this. We need to do the reclaiming the goods thing. I've got to get see the Murlocs and reclaim the goods. And they had a door game that was Barney Splat is what it was called. And it is shameful to discuss some of the acts that you would do in that game. So the whole goal was to get Barney canceled, the show. And you could do so for a variety of ways of like getting the children in the show drunk, high on drugs, addicted to drugs, or like have Barney impregnate them. And it was absolutely insane. I've never in my life, like, I thought it was so funny as a kid, but it was heinous. Heinous. This game. I need someone recently streamed ET1. Yeah, oh yeah, Atari Beer Pong, man. Plus some Murloc hobbles and find no trace of the Menethil statue. Perhaps one of the 2 nearby hobbles. Okay. We keep moving. To the next one. Yeah, it should be. That was a really great stream too. Shout out to Atari Beer Pong. Just a shout out to him. He's not even here in the stream. Just give him a shout out. A great streamer who does a bunch of variety stuff. Plays a lot of old school things. Was playing Doom 64 apparently, which is fantastic. Really nice guy who really loves his community and is just a really enthusiastic person. Really awesome person. Check them out. They do a lot of cool stuff with they do a lot of like old PC games, little console games, you name it. And I very much appreciate that sort of stuff. Gosh, so many stupid murlocs. I was really hoping that the Dwarven Mild. This grouping of murloc hovels after a thorough inspection reveals nothing, but you're certain that the next clue you find will be fruitful. One of the hovels to the north. I don't know what I was saying. My brain is jelly. My brain is jelly. I am fascinated. I know Atari Beer Pong. He is a cool guy. He's a really cool guy. To humor, Sakura. To humor. Hey! Played a Newgrounds game where you made a chocolate bunny for Easter using a real bunny. These robot arms would fill it with chocolate or did them in boiling chocolate. Essentially, you finish the game with a chocolatized bunny frozen a horrific scream. After pulling open the barrel free from the muck and opening it, a silvery figurine is found, packed in the fine straw. It depicts a young, long-haired paladin with hammer upraised. This must be a Menethil statue. You must now return it to Carl Brand in Menethil Harbor. Bring Carl Brand. I think yes. Bam. Perfect. Alright. And now, what do we got? Okay. Yeah, let's go destroy the catapults and return in the raptors. Remind me of that Newgrounds game with the hamster and the blender. Oh, God. Newgrounds was insane. So, during that time, the early 2000s, was when I finally got, like, access to the internet at home. Because we didn't have access to long-distance... everything was long-distance dial-up at that point. And... Newgrounds was like my place to be. It was wild. It was such an insane place, but it was beautiful because you could actually find like legitimately fantastic stuff, and then you'd get deranged stuff, and so it was great to see both of those things. Happy Tree Friends, but then there was also one from this guy who was like they were an animator for Disney, for like a lot of the direct-to-video stuff, and so they worked out of like Australia, and they made some really great animations that were truly inspiring and just fantastic. They're so beautiful. I loved it. He was really good, and there's like folks who did stuff, a lot of Final Fantasy stuff, and like, dude, how many of us really genuinely loved seeing like Sonic versus Mario with like the soundtrack would be all this crazy emo stuff. It was so good. It was so good. So good and so bad all at once. Like, there's nothing quite like it. I love those situations too, because you have this kind of free ecosystem where it's not trying to like milk every second, every single penny off of people, and that stuff is amazing when you get to that situation. GG Sasria! Good job on reaching level 10. What are they getting? What are they actually? They're Warlock. Nice. Ultimate Showdown, Ultimate Destiny. Oh man, the Smash Brothers clones. Killing's a dirty business, but you did your job well, Bogus. If I weren't obligated to stay with the Prospector and Marin, I'd be down there shedding blood right alongside you. Dude, Ironbraid, you're a crazy person. Now it's time to really make those dreaded raptors regret their bloodthirst. Just down below, there are scores of mottled scythe claws and mottled razor maws. Make those rotten creatures pay by slaying 10 of each. Cool, will do. But Newgrounds was so great because it was a community where like the people running the site weren't trying to like milk every penny out of people, and it really was this kind of weird and wild creative amalgamation. It's so weird, and it was disgusting but also fascinating. And like there was one there was a Newgrounds animation that I would watch all the time. It was the Ass and Titties song. It was ass, titties, ass and titties. What's the golem fragment? What is this? Is this a quest? Oh, can you share that one with me out of curiosity? Because I don't have that one, I don't think. Oh, high level. It's from those doors. Oh, okay. I had to be higher level. I keep trying to envision what a bat dressing up as a man would even look like. A human mask? Made a joke earlier about a Batman parody about a bat that dresses up as a man and fights bat crimes during the day. But now I can't get it out of my mind. It's just there now. It's just there. It's living rent free. Stanky is a tough tank boy. If sentient bats would consider Batman's mask grotesque. Oh, absolutely. Grotesque and offensive. How did you get up there? Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Villagers, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Welcome. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. I'm Bogus Meat Factory. I am a variety streamer of new and old games. Literally anything and all things. I have a massive love and passion for old MMOs, especially ones that are off the grid. So like ones that are being preserved through fan servers and things like this. But we're playing a Wrath of the Lich King private server classic and having a blast with it. I'm guessing you are a big WoW fan. What games do you like? I'm a person who very much appreciates intensely the perspective of other people and the types of games that other people like, because that sort of stuff is really interesting. It gives me a better understanding of games, gives me a better appreciation of games, and I love hearing from folks about the things that they love, because that stuff's valuable. It's very valuable. Played WoW for 10 years. Haven't played in a long time. Nice. I am new to WoW. So during that era, I had a massive prejudice against it because I was playing like EverQuest 2 and oh jeez. Okay, we got our hands full. Sorry. And Matrix Online. Those are like my MMOs during that era, and so I was very much like, never WoW. I'll never play WoW. It's taking away from these amazing, fantastic games, and never in a million years. Well, I was stupid at the time. I was a young person. We all make mistakes. Tragic ones. So I really wanted to take the opportunity to try it again and give it an honest perspective and give it an honest like assessment of the game, because my experience so far has been nothing but positive. It's been really fun, and I get why it was so popular. So you're trying to get back into gaming. Are you looking to go back into WoW, like, or are you looking to go into Classic, or are you trying to spread your wings into undiscovered territory? What sort of stuff are you interested in trying to get into? Just anything. Oh my gosh. I mean, right now there's no better time. Like, the landscape of video games is so insanely wide and vast. There's so many games. I just got the Halo games that are on sale on Steam. Oh, dude, yes. The Master Chief Collection, I got a lot of problems with the Master Chief Collection. Like, things just weren't working for me. Like, a lot of things breaking. Earshot's been enjoying Stray. Stray is so good. I haven't played it yet, but it's I've seen some things. The John Halo games are solid. They are solid. I endorse the John Halo games. I played a whole bunch of Halo Infinite and the multiplayer for those because I really enjoyed the game at all. But I tried to do the Master Chief Collection with a friend, Lip, who's moderator on the stream, and we got so many errors and issues in attempting to play online together. I mean, it wasn't clicking. It's not to say that the game is bad, just that for whatever reason we were getting all the glitches and bad stuff. Oh my gosh, Sonic Mania, dude. Sonic Mania. It says so much about the hubris of Sega when they were unhappy that Sonic Mania did so well. Like, because it wasn't made by Sega, you know. It's wild to me because that is the best Sonic game that we have had in 30 years, you know? Like, that's such a fantastic game. They made it well from what I've gotten through so far. It is crazy fun. It's stupid fun. They did such a good job. I want to play through Halo Infinite again, but I don't want to pay $80 for only all-right campaign. Hey, Game Pass. Game Pass, baby. The beauty of Game Pass. I need one more razor. I need a razor maul. Is that the one? It's a scythe claw. Ooh, there's the named raptor. Not sure my PC, as it is, can run the Game Pass. Oh yeah, no, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. Wait, you don't want to plug down the money for the for an Xbox? Final Fantasy IX the other day, and it had, let's see, active time events that you had to press select button and choose from various simultaneous events to see. Has me thinking about how to do something like that in IF. Oh, Earshot Media, yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my gosh. Earshot Media, I mean, there's the thing also, like, the new Tron game that's coming out in just 2 weeks. It's doing something a little different with like the visual novel adventure game thing. And so, yes, thank you. Stanky? Oh, dude, I love me some Stanky. Oh, I got also, I always forget this and I feel bad. I need to like make a hotkey for it. Get my mechanical squirrel out. I built him. He's beautiful. All right, let's go turn this one in then. I think I got everything, right? Pagan Mantle. Ooh. Keeping it breezy. The macaw, I know, the macaw. But the little mechanical squirrel. I was so happy because like when I'm new to this game. So I never ran Dead Mines before. And when I did it, like everybody in the party got the macaw except for me. And then the second time through, everybody kept looting the macaw and I was like, I want the macaw. And someone gave me it. They're like, here you go. And I was like, oh, thank you. Oh, you had one in real life. Oh man, my wife is terrified of birds. I think they're very cute and I love them, but my wife is terrified of birds. It's very funny. And like everyone she knows has birds, and she's like, I can never go to your house. I can never go to your house. They love to troll. Exactly, they love to mess with people. Oh, I think all of them do. All of them do. They're that guy who does something that's just like, or if you didn't know them, you're like, that was rude. But if you know them, you're like, that's just a mess around. While you're down there, I happened to notice that one of those beasts stood out from the rest. He was bigger and more menacing. Oh no, we just killed Sarltooth. It brought to justice, and considering the gravity of his crimes, justice in this case means death.
Very good.
Moon Soul. Ooh. Did you wear it? Ooh, that's fancy. It wants it to kill Sarltooth. I think he hasn't spawned back in yet. We can do the catapults and then check back again, maybe. You know? Oh, my condolences. My condolences. Pets are fantastic. They're family members, no matter what. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If anybody who is there are people in this world who are like apathetic about losing like family members and pets and stuff like this, and shame on those people. How sad is that? Oh, so okay, they went to somebody to better care for them. At least there's that. At least there's that. I am crazy. I am like the only human being on the planet that is excited for the Tron game that comes out in 2 weeks. I talked about it earlier. One, I absolutely adore and love Tron. But more importantly, like, it's weird. I don't understand. So it's Tron is a series that I love dearly. But they're making a visual novel with kind of like mini game aspects or kind of like little puzzle aspects to their stuff. And I'm very like, how is this gonna work? How is this gonna work as a game? Because it's like, Tron is always such a visually striking game or series, right? And that really kind of emphasizes this kinetic nature, and making a game that lacks that is just, you know, words and letting story take hold as the front runner. How successful is that going to be? And it's done by a really like successful and like good game writer, but it's one that I have a million questions about. And I don't care whether it's good or not. I want to see it. It's a game that I definitely want to get because I just want more Tron. It's one of those rare situations where like I want to vote with my dollar to say I want to see this. I don't know if anybody likes Tron. I love me Tron. I like a whole lot. I wish we had more Tron games in this world. Oh. no. Throw my bombs. Hopefully what happened to the Jurassic Park and Star Wars franchise doesn't happen to Tron. Oh. Oh. I can promise you 100% it will. Do you know who's at the helm of Tron right now? Who's the executive producer and co-star of the upcoming Tron series? I don't know. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. What's his name? What's his nuts? The guy who played the Joker, who did the, with all the tattoos. The one who looked like he was some emo guy trying to look all edgelord and hard. What's his name? Long hair. Everybody loves him, but he's a weirdo. I can't think of his stupid name. I don't want to think of his stupid name. Why can't I think of this man's name? He is... Hold on. I'm going to pull it up. Who has played the Joker? Who has played the Joker? It would be Jared Leto. Jared Leto is the executive producer and a co-star in the new series. That'll be coming out. Jared Leto. Thank you, Shamita. Yeah. That's what's his name from... Exactly. Oh. And the thing is... It's... Okay, I have a question. I'm gonna posit this question to chat here. You tell me what you think the plot of this series will be. Because we have its title. It is called Tron Ares. And it takes place after... Tron Legacy. It is a direct sequel. It's called Tron Ares. What do you think that's going to be about? Jared Leto plays Ares, I will add, in that. So, you know, there's that. Want some raw? Tron is conflicted by paid DLC. It's gonna do the same thing that Jurassic Park did. It's let's make it so that the military will be trying to utilize this technology. And how do we stop them from capitalizing on it? Someone as the Tron world realizes that we live in a simulation of the world which allows Tron to invade reality. It's going to be them like, how do we weaponize these as real soldiers in the battlefield? We're going to make them turn all these programs into viruses that we will now do digital warfare. In the you know, Ares is our new like little virus that will shut down Russia, and now we got to go in and stop him. Place on the tinder on the catapult. They strike a spark. Flames are up immediately. Oh. Did it complete? Okay, it did. Alright, so we gotta defeat Nurkosh. He's all the way in. This time it's the military's the bad guy, but then plot twist, it was capitalism the whole time. I haven't even watched the new Jurassic Park movies. I think maybe just one of them. I mean, in there it was the military is trying to weaponize dinosaurs. Don't forget the pit stop in China to get that sweet, sweet foreign box. Oh, of course. China's going to be like the ones that employ NCOM to put a stop to it. And they'll be teaming up with the awesome Chinese programmer to go into the system. Yeah. It'll be the magical Chinese hackers to save the... Exactly. Can you mine iron yet? Not yet. Not yet. I typed it even though, as if you can't see. With not a... Exactly. They could be... So there's two things. Just like the Kong movie. They're going to be on the computer the entire time working from outside the system, right? And then there's going to be a point where they have to go in. And they're going to be like super awesome. Like so cool. But it's just... I have a very strong feeling that this is going to be very, very predictable. 8 intellect. I have 9 agility. I'm going to actually pass on that. Predict the egregious Doritos product placement. Oh, dude. Oh. This is going to be like a Dorito zone. Welcome to the Dorito zone. It's going to happen. Like, it's inevitable. And so it's frustrating for me, right? I hope that Tron gets better lip service, right? Is it going to happen? Most likely it's not. Do I want it to be better? Yes. There'll be no deviation in the corporate design advertisement film. Exactly. Like, when Tron was a story about, like, the wonderful world of life inside computers. Like, the world was the point. And so many people instead interpreted it as, let's make it a character story, and this is just the backdrop. It's just the setting. And it's like, it's never been just the setting. Tron has always been about the world inside that computer far more. Well, Valenders, this Tron thing is supposed to be a series. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't have a lot of faith in it, to be honest. I'm so worried about it. And I'm not a person who's like, oh, you know, so-and-so and so-and-so. But I'm very much like, I don't enjoy when new series and games and these sorts of things that take on these franchises and, like, completely miscomprehend the spirit of the stuff. That doesn't happen very often for me. But it definitely happens. Right, mojito. Yeah, so like we were actually talking about that on my Discord. That the WoW movie isn't bad. Like, it's not bad. It is flawed. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. Like, don't get me wrong. But it's not like... You can watch that movie and be entertained. It's just that they tried to cram in way too much. Yeah. No worries. Yeah, we could do that. We'll get Snarltooth and then we'll get you to sleep. And me and Mojito can run around and do some stuff. He did like one hit and ran off. Wing Commander wasn't entirely awful either. I don't know about that, Mnemonic Man. Oh, I don't know about that one. That might be a hot take right there. Oh, shoot. I watched Wing Commander in theaters when I was a kid. A youth. And I was very much like, where's the Korathi? Where's the dog fighting? Why is everybody trying to be sexy? They need to remake the Resident Evil. Oh, Mojito, yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. Speed. Oh, dude, Earshot Media. Yes, let's talk about that for a second. Holy smokes. The most underrated movie adaptation of anything of all time. Speed Racer. Speed Racer is so freaking good. I love Speed Racer so much. And I was very much like coming into that movie because I worked at Blockbuster at the time. This was during my Blockbuster years. I was coming into Speed Racer with so much cynicism and so much like, this is going to suck. Why is it so colorful? Why is it so manic? Why is it doing all these stupid things? And then I watched it and I was like, that was actually really cool. I loved it. Monica says, I would like to see how they'd tackle a Descent movie. It'd be directed by Uwe Boll, and it would feature real in-game footage of the original Descent posing as actual movie footage. And that's how it'd go. I don't think. Well, I think the Resident Evil movies get progressively worse and worse as they go on. But like, the first few aren't that bad. They're cheesy, yeah. But like, we've had worse. We've had so much worse in our time. So much worse. They aren't egregious like Uwe Boll films are egregious, you know. Uwe Boll films are just ooh. And I've watched them all. There's the thing also. There's a lot of people who will be like, I mean, you just say that because that's what everyone says. I've watched every Uwe Boll film. That is, we're talking the stupid House of the Dead. Postal. Blood Rain. Oh my god, Blood Rain. In the Name of the King. Is it In the Name of the King? No, it's not In the Name of the King. It's is it? What is the name of the one? So there's a really, really ridiculous one. Dungeon Siege. That's the one I was thinking of. Never heard of most of these. So these came out in like the mid 2000s. Most of these, and they are just, they're a rare breed. The Postal one is unhinged, and it has Dave Foley in it, which is wild. Still waiting for a live-action Space Quest film starring Tim Allen. I mean, Galaxy Quest may be as close as we can get, right? Galaxy Quest is as close as we can get. BioShock would be a good show. You know what? What's funny is that, like, I remember watching The Rock in Doom, and I was like, you know, it's not half bad. It's not half bad. The Doom movie with The Rock, it's like, it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. And like, even the first person shooting scene, I was just like, you know what? Fine. You had to. That's fine. Earshot Media says Portal setting would be a good show. I think that Half-Life, see, like, here's the thing, right? This is what drives me crazy, is that most of the time they're trying to recreate the story of the games into a movie or series format. Instead, what you need is just stories set in that world. Can you imagine a Half-Life 2 game, a movie or series that isn't about Gordon Freeman. It's about people in that world. But like, just do that. Don't do a setup of Gordon Freeman and all these things. Just focus on that and that alone. Thank you, Bogus. Your efforts here will not be forgotten. Many innocent dwarves died at this site, simply doing their jobs. The vengeance you delivered to those evil creatures should make them think twice before attacking King Magni's subjects ever again. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Attack by 31 fighting beasts, yeah. Yes, raptor egg food. Oh, my God. I've been asking for it. I was asking for it, and I got it. I asked for it, and I got it. Oh, I'm happy. Where's that? Where's that recipe? I can cook it too, and I'm gonna cook the crap out of it. Wing Commander Privateer movie. Get Clive Owen for funsies. So I've met Clive Owen in person during my time in Blockbuster. So at that time, Blockbuster had it was in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and Michigan had just recently passed a bunch of laws to really like give major kickbacks to movie companies for making films in their area. And so we saw a whole bunch of people. Minnie Driver, Clive Owen. Clive Owen was in there, and really nice guy. He was just head down, like, please don't. I just gotta get these movies. You know, it was very like, okay, but I so desperately wanted to be like, I loved you in Privateer 2, The Darkening. Like, I so desperately wanted to. Look, Privateer 2, The Darkening is arguably the worst thing in the world. It's insane. That game, one, mechanically, it is terrible. It is god awful. The acting is... I've never in my entire life really just seen like an entire cast chew up the scenery in such a way, and like more so than FMV games of the early 90s. Like, you know, people chew up the scenery in like you know, some characters do in like Gabriel Knight 2, not all of them, but Gabriel Knight 2 is fantastic even as an FMV game. But like Seventh Guest, like the handballing that people do there, and in stuff like a Harvester, right? This weird over the top and like thing. Privateer 2, everybody's just eating up the scenery. But I'm also like, are they intentionally? Pneumonic Man says, I loved the game back then. Videos in a PC game, amazing. I wanted to, because I had it as a kid. Because one, I loved FMV games. I really, like, legitimately did. I thought FMV games were fantastic. And, but I couldn't, like, the mouse controls were really finicky in the game and really difficult to get a handle on. But I loved just the scenes, and like I unironically enjoyed the setting and presentations of the movies of that. Yushan says, I have a fanfic I'm working on that had one of the separatist leaders setting up a secret automated droid factory in the unknown regions shortly before being murdered by Anakin. It's 40 years later, 20 years after Endor, and Imperial remnants find the enormous droid army that had been continuously manufactured since the Clone Wars. That's so great. I love it. It's sort of my jam. Like, it's... Oh, I'm not even remotely going the right way. What the hell am I doing? Where am I? What am I doing? I am terrible at this. No. This way? Yes, this way. It's so great. Man, fan fictions are awesome. I'm a pro fan fiction person. Have you killed Necrosh? I have, dude. Those buildings are good at misleading you. I know. So misleading. Magman says, loved the game, but hated the first mission. Found out you could just turn around and go home, and it was 50-50 chance the mission would succeed anyways. Oh, really? In Privateer 2? Really? I did not know this. Oh my god, fix my chat. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. The Barreling Reaper. Let's do it.
Safe travel.
That level up. 25. Let's go. We gained 2 levels tonight. That's a good start. Where's my axe? There it is. Yeah. Turning that in. The droids completely disassembled an entire solar system to keep building droids. Just keep building them. Mojito!
Fantastic.
Mojito, I want to help you. What do you need to get done? Let's you be the lead. I got to turn to my missions and sell some stuff. But I want you to be like, this is what I need help doing. Let's do this. I want to help you. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I'm going the right way. Oh. Oh, sorry. I had no idea what was happening. Oh, for your character for the trade stuff. I'm so lost. Check out Gliss. I didn't know that's how that worked. So, Mojito, I'm so sorry. Not Mojito, Modwolf, I'm so sorry. I'll let you know 1 second. Dun Moder has fallen to the Dark Iron Dwarves. My wounds are grave, Hunter. Most of the regiment was killed. The Dark Iron thugs attacked us before we could regroup from the Thandal Span ambush. Our leader Longblade sounded the retreat horn. As we left the town, I was hit by a stray axe in the back. All went black. I woke here in Menethil, but I fear for my fellow soldiers. Hope still burns within me. Perhaps Longblade's still alive. See if you can find him near Dun Moder, dwarf. Awesome. Finding a dwarf wife. Mojito needs... Okay. I can hook you up. Let's hit Ironforge. And find you a lovely little missus. I got you, Mojito. I got you. I'll take care of you. Shh, it's all right. We'll find you a lovely dwarf life. It's okay.
Light be with you.
The captain of the Blind Princess will be relieved to hear this precious cargo has been recovered. You will earn this payment for services rendered. It is good to see dependable folk like you, especially in trying times such as these. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Light bless you.
With a beard. With a beard is the hard part. I think that... need to say the gobbler. Okay, we can do that. I think that the horde captured all the bearded dwarves in the area. Let me sell my stuff. Let me cook my things.
What can I do for you?
I can get a strong fishing pole. Already known. Okay. Let me sell my stuff. Ooh, I got another 10. I got another 10 slot bag. Let's go into my bank. Shoulder gone. Sorry, Axe. Goodbye. Yeah. Gonna do it. Sorry, Defias stuff, buddy. I'm sorry. Let's see if I can sell you. As long as the carpet matches the drapes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, let me cook these eggs up. I need me a good cooking fire. And then you lead me to the gobbler, and I got you. I'm going to keep the Defias boots, though, in case somebody wants them. This is the one. Let's get cooking. I'd volunteer, but I don't think I'm quite short enough to pass as a dwarf, and I definitely don't have a beard. I mean, you gotta have the beard. The beard's important. It's an important facet. We're pro beards. This is the song plays on Hearthstone. I don't hear a song. I hear. Okay, lead me to the gobbler. I'm following you. Just depends on who. Exactly. There you go. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Let me see. He does around that. We can also do that one too. We can do the crude flints. And we can do the third fleet too. Do you want to do those? I like your thinking. Yeah, let's do this. My thing's glitched though. So like I don't know where any of the things are located currently. So you lead the way because it only shows me 2 quests. That's it. And we get in the way of the cleavage. No, okay, so look. So we have you get boob chillers, right? Right. They have little can have little like tumblers between the cleavage, right? That keeps things cold and chill, right? Beards are the opposite. Who needs a sweater? Now you got a beard that just keeps that cleavage nice and warm. Keeps it nice and warm, and that's important. I saw a sea giant once. It's not something I would care to see again. Burp.
Talk to me.
Hey there.
Hey there. Hey, brother. Send me mail. Oh. Gonna equip that necklace. I think it's south. I don't know exactly where the search for long braid is. Like show on map and it's like, no, I'm not going to show you. Hargan Munder says, hup, hup, bleh. Hand warmers in the winter. I say exactly. There you go. I'm going to follow you, Mojito, to the ends of the world. We got this, buddy. I believe in you. Oh, also. Blink. Oh. Let's see what we got. It's what new midnight. All right, I can go for another hour. Mojito is gonna Mojito. When you ever need to leave, just let me know. Again, don't ever think that you have to feel obligated to play with me. If you're getting tired, if it's night, if the night has gone on, you don't have to words. I can't words right now. Why would I even words? It's midnight. I don't sleep. Words. Let's see. Dr. Wiley in Lakeshire. Yeah, because that quest we just finished is going to move us over to Dumbledore. He's going to leave you for a hot-bearded dwarf. You know what? If he does, I accept it, but he's not going to find one that has cool goggles like mine. Look at me. Oh, God. I got cool goggles. Not many hot-bearded dwarves have cool goggles like me. Crude flint. Trying to get crude flint. All right. Yeah, I didn't get anything from those, but we'll get these guys. Oh, here. Boing, boing, boing. It's nice that like their body tells you like, hey, these guys carry these things that you're looking for. The goggles. It's the goggles. They may do nothing. Except get you in the stream. The goggles, they do nothing. Let's see what we got. Crude plant. Now we're getting out of their territory, as they would say. Let me go hunting for. Are they humanoids? Are these? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. The brutes. We're slowly on our wind down. Probably finish this quest here and maybe do the flagon of mead, and from there be done for the night. Because I'm getting tired, man. Tomorrow's a long day. Let's do this. Oh, hold on. I gotta feed Stanky. You hungry, buddy? Eat up, okay? Enjoy. Oops. Wrong button.
Can't start yet.
Oh, God. Stanky. Oh, no, Stanky. Oh, no. Milk was a bad choice. Oh, because there's a gnawbone. Oh, God. This is the end. Nope, this is the end. Goodbye, my friends. No. Of course it was my pet. Entranced by the goggles. Entranced. Who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be entranced by the goggles? Sakura's here to save the day. Sakura is here to save the day. Where are you, Sakura? Oh, good. You're not far away. Great. The gnolls all wanted you because of the goggles. It's true. It's just my hunterly charm. It's just they can't help it. They can't. Let me resurrect my pet. Pets. Call pet. I'll resurrect you, my friend. And I'll feed you. I'll feed you. I have so much food. I want to feed you. Poor Stanky. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Enjoy all your fish bits. He's so unhappy with me right now. I'm so sorry, Stanky. Stanky, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm gonna pet you some more. Because you don't deserve this. You don't. You just don't. Sakura's gonna be here in like 10 seconds because they're super fast. Sakura has this mission, right? Yeah. Sakura's on this quest. Where's the cloth? Multi-shot. We got this. Sakura's oh, see you, Sakura. See, I told you it was only a couple seconds. You got this. You know what's up. Crude flint.
Brilliant! May your generosity be returned to you 100-fold.
Let's mess these guys up. Sakura's in town. We can take this whole thing. This whole camp's gone.
I feel like one
Oh, Sakura comes to save the day. He's taking off real early. Scouting tunic of the owl? No. I've got better. I'll pass. All yours. Buccaneers bracers. I'll pass. I don't need it. Crude flint. Crude flint. Crude flint. Crude flint. Crude flint. Get him, Stanky. Can I throw my bombs? Where am I walking right now? Oh, I've gotten... Oh my gosh. It's me just kind of standing there. Fen Lord. Just need 2 more. 7 to 9. Gotta get Sakura up to speed. Let's see, so hitting that point now. Ritual amiss. Oh, dude. Yeah, so tomorrow night, we are going to be doing more text adventures. My good friend Nick and I are about to be Frederick Pohl's Gateway, which is a Legend Entertainment text adventure from 1993. I always get this date wrong, and I always think it's going to be 93, and it never is. I don't know. We're going to probably finish that game tomorrow night, which is going to be great. I'm very excited for it. Super excited for it. Because I've been enjoying that game like massively. It has been a ton of fun. And then we're going to start up some other more kind of intro to modern IF games for the Adventure Game Club. So on Saturday, all right. Okay, whoops. 909. So we're going to be playing a bunch of like smaller scale stuff. Eastern. I'm Eastern time. Sorry. So we'll probably play around 9 o'clock Eastern tomorrow, theoretically. Typically. It's never assured or anything. But we've been playing a lot of WoW. I also do a bunch of random stuff. We're probably going to also do sometime this week. Maybe on Friday or something. Wrap up a DS game that I've been playing. Because we've been doing randomized DS games from a giant pool of over like 600 games. 650 games. And we're doing there's a really weird, we randomly selected a rhythm game dating sim on the DS, which we've been doing slowly but surely. I'm curious to know what else comes in from that. And then 2 weeks, I got the Tron game, which I'm going to play. I have to play. I have to play it. We have played on stream Tron 2.0, which is a fantastic first-person shooter with RPG elements to it. And also Tron Battle Grids on the Wii, which has like the best light cycles of any Tron game ever. Tron 2.0 is so good. Sakura, we need to do a night where we do the multiplayer for that game. I've been creeping on streamers to sate my loneliness instead of playing games. There's nothing wrong with that. Social interaction and just talking with folks is always necessary. I'm a full-time stay-at-home dad of 2 kids, so like I cabin fever is real. But yeah, dude, Sakura, we need to get people like together. Let's get to see games you don't play or even never heard of. Outside of the WoW stuff that I've been playing, like I typically play a lot of weirder and more obscure stuff, you know? So like I've lost a lot since February, and talking to people helps distract. Hey, not only is it's not necessarily that it should help distract, but in reality what it is to help you cope, you know? It helps you kind of process these things. You need downtime. You need downtime in order to be able to process things that are stressors, you know, in your life. That's just incredibly vital to do so. It's those moments where, if you have problems that you need to tackle in your life, and instead you're deciding to do other stuff to avoid that stuff, to distract yourself from actually accomplishing those tasks, that's different and unhealthy. But if you've been through a whole bunch of stuff and stressing out like nobody's business, and you have this downtime available, hanging out and social interacting with other people is great. And figuring out how to be more human, the best way to figure out to be more human is just be yourself. There's no rule book behind these things. I'm a socially awkward, crazy person, but like, I just embrace who I am as a person and not try to be something different. You know, you got this. I believe in you. You got this. Oh no. Well, I don't know if to say that. I'm sure no matter what, you'll figure it out. Kuno says, I'm coming back on in a few. Yes, Kuno. I'm gonna go until 1. Nice. Okay, let's turn this stuff in. Okay. So let's turn him in. I'm swimming for some reason. Why did I decide to do this? Oh, where are we going? Sakura, where are you going? Bah. Oh, flower. Okay, I was very confused. I was like, wait, where are you going? It's just adjusting yourself, right? Just like there's minor adjustments that you can make in your life that don't have to compromise who you are as a person. Like you can still be a lewd person if you want to be. You just have to be a person who's considerate in the end. Learning filters can be hard. That's the thing. Yeah, Sakura's right on this. It's never a situation of like just removing aspects of yourself. It's more just understanding the proper times. Filters are hard. I have no filters. I have a problem with that. But like, man, if people are like sex shaming and these sorts of things, like that's not okay. It's just in general, that's not okay. People can be as lewd as they like to be, you know? It's like, it's fine. People get very hung up on that stuff. Oh, what is this? Why am I seeing... Hold on. Oh, because I'm tracking humanoids. I was like, why am I seeing this? Why am I seeing these things on the map? I'm tracking humanoids. I'm not smart. Yeah. There's a wonderful world outside that offers a lot of opportunities to be something other than just this one-dimensional thing. And because there's a lot of people who will try to capitalize on, they'll say like, oh, this person's lewd, you know, and they're very open about their sexuality and this sort of things, and they attract themselves to those things so that they can take advantage of those sorts of things. And it becomes a really toxic kind of situation. They reinforce that that's the only way that you need to be. You're probably a person who has a ton of different interests and a ton of different likes, but hasn't had the opportunity to pursue those things anymore because a lot of social situations reinforce those things, and then they cause them to break apart. Do you have the knolls? Yes, tools for fire. Yes, thank you. I'll smash these flints and cast them into the sea so that they may never again be used to burn living wood. This guy's funny. The fen creeper. Okay, I do not know why, but a festering grows within the wetlands. Fen creepers have risen. They are diseased, fevered blisters on the land. For the fever to break, they must be dispatched and allowed to settle back into the marshes. The fen creepers shamble amidst the waterways of the wetlands. Cool. Online communities are a wonderful thing to socialize. Exactly. Yeah, it's so hard. Melandris, 100%. It's so hard when you're in a situation where, if you get a lot of things, right? A lot of people will abuse people because of sexuality. Like I said earlier, they really do like clamp onto people who are very open about their sexuality and abuse that for their own personal gain. There are people who very much will try to use people in order to take advantage and move up in whatever it is they're trying to do. Like I've had so many people in my time utilize like my knowledge for video games and stuff like this to get ahead and then kick me to the curb. it's really been an interesting situation to be thrust into. So like I feel you, I do very much so. You do have something. You do. You have interests in things. I'd say like that's why you're trying to like get into more video games and stuff like this, to have these other interests, right? This ability to be able to branch out in your feelings and your interests and get into that stuff. What would these be considered? Humanoids? No. Fen creepers. Oh, because they're invisible too. Like that's hard. It's hard to find them because they're invisible, aren't they? Can we find invisible things? I want to find invisible things. Yeah, you're here. That's not sexual. I'm also a person who is very much like, I don't care about that stuff. It's just not my thing. But I also am a person who does not shame other people for being into those sorts of things. Like I'm a person who's just like, that's great. Like I don't drink booze, but I'm also a person who's like, I'm comfortable being in situations where people are drinking, you know, like I'm not uncomfortable by those things. It's like I have that ability to separate my interests and like, or like my lack of interest and other people's interests. So I can sit there and listen to people and enjoy their interests without actually being interested in those things myself. So I don't have to be like, oh, I can't hang out with you because you drink and I don't. It's like, no, that's not how this works. Where are these creepers, dude? You think he's in them by the road? Okay. Glass of wine on special occasions, Kuno. There you go. I think one of the hardest things to do is, for any person in general, is like we typically will define ourselves by our interests, right? It's like, oh, I like video games, therefore that is who I am, you know? And it's like, no. Your interests don't define you. They are a piece to a mosaic that, you know, it's like you know, art isn't painting, but painting can be art. And so it's like you don't define yourself by your interests, but those interests can be a part of a definition of you. You know, you're not. I don't know. I'm talking out my ass. In the end, I'm talking out my ass. That's what I'm doing. Northwest has a lot more spawn areas. Okay. Then I am following you, Sagra. I've only ever been even remotely tipsy once in my entire life, and that was when I was drinking wine and watching Naruto when I was like 23 years old. That was about it. That was the extent. As I got tipsy once. That was it. Alone, I will add. Alone. But no, like, I love video games. I've been playing them for so many years. I study them. I very much obsessed over them. Like I read up about them constantly. I'm always looking for new perspectives and new games and exploring these kind of digital medium. But I'm never a person who is like, that's my life. That is who I am. Games are who I am. It's like, no. There's a lot more to me as a person than this. And while games can comprise of a huge portion of the stuff that I enjoy, it doesn't ruin the capacity of all these other things, this other landscape of stuff. Okay, so Fen Creepers is what we're looking for. If I'm drunk, then I can't play video games. There you go. That's one way to look at it, right? Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? That's again, we're talking about filters, right? We always like to, people always like to think of how to make friends, how to human is to take the things that you're good at, take the things that you know, and use that as a, ooh, I want to kill him. And use that to like attract people, you know? And that's not how it works anymore. Like we don't, no, that's not it. A lot of times what happens is now, I mean, the best way to make friends and to form relationships is just talking, having ideas about things, right? and express them, being able to express them, taking a subject, a topic, or an idea, and being able to run with it in different ways. Instead of being like sticking to the singular one. Crocs. Again, tugging on my ass. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I would not say this in the slightest. Right? You've already come in here. Let me just say this. You have already come in here. You've talked about your time playing World of Warcraft in the past. Your interest in wanting to branch out and have more interest than what you currently have. Talking about your parrot that you loved. Like, you've come in and kind of shared these portions about you as a person that that are interesting things. Interesting isn't your experiences. Interesting is like just your ability to have opinions on things and have thoughts about things. That's what makes people interesting. It's not the things you've done, you know. It's saying like, oh, understanding why. Understanding the why. Oh, I like this thing. Why do I like this thing? Here's why. Like, this is what I have been able to... Oh, there we go. What? We got a creeper. They're so... Oh, this is going to be such a pain in the ass. Bah. Don't be too hard on yourself. Some people can be, you know, people can be people. People can be people. Where's my pet? Uh-oh. Did I lose my pet? Okay, he's still alive, thank God. I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, looks like we gotta kind of walk the waterways. Yeah, there we go. Now I found him. People will be mean. There's no judging here. You're among friends. Exactly. Don't worry about what other people think. Some will hate you no matter what you do or say. Very true. Very true. It's super interesting, right? Because like, oh, there's a locked footlocker. So like, folks here in the stream, they know me, and I am like a super friendly and welcoming person to everybody. But there are people in this world who absolutely, without question, hate me. And why is that? And a lot of times for a lot of folks, it's like, so there's some people in this world who will take something like being accepting and understanding and welcoming of everybody as being disingenuous, of being like not being judgmental enough. There's some people who are very much like very judgmental, and if you aren't that, they don't like you. Soccer says, here's a meme to live by. Hold on, let me pull this up. You guys keep doing your thing. Boink. Behold the field in which I grow my fucks. Lay thine eyes upon it, and thou shalt see that it is barren. That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, this is definitely the Fen Creeper zone. Too honest, usually. Yeah. Care about what is important. It's true. You just haven't found that group of people. That's the big thing, right? There have been so many situations in my life where I hung out in these spaces that, like, they weren't for me. They weren't for me. The people weren't my type of people. They were really judgmental and really kind of gatekeeping and just kind of mean. And I stayed around those spaces still, nonetheless. And it took some time before I finally was like, nope, I'm done. I'm out. I can't do this anymore. And I moved on to different spaces. And then I find that space that is right for me. Find a space that actually has people that are considerate, compassionate, caring, and engaging. And so it's just you haven't found your space yet. That's all. You just haven't found that space. You'll find it at some point, right? Those places exist. Oh, you don't even say such things. Don't even say such words. You've got this. You've got this. Come on now. I only met you today. You've got this. Murlocs. Please, Sakura, Mihito, tell me that there is a place in which I can be turned into a Murloc. Please tell me I can be turned into a Murloc. I just want to kill this guy. Nice. So shiny. Oh, that is super shiny. Murloc plushies? Dude, Murlocs are the best. Who doesn't like a good Murloc in their life? There we go. 3 more. I guess 2 more after this one. I remember when I first met them in WoW, I laughed so hard. Like, here's the thing also, right? I've been sitting here contemplating a lot of the things. Contemplating a lot of the things of like, why is WoW so popular? Why was WoW so successful? And one of the big things that kind of comes out of this as well is just that the game is one that isn't afraid to take itself not seriously. Like it's not afraid to have fun. It just be silly and stupid. And Murlocs are a great example of that. Murlocs are the best because they're just stupid. It's okay to not be 100% serious in your world. And I feel like there's so many MMOs that are just such extreme edgelords in their game world. To a point where it's just not interesting anymore. So is there a way to disguise yourself as a Murloc? There is. Because I would like to be a Murloc. It was accessible to everybody in the beginning. Absolutely. Accessible to everybody, but also like just a whole quest line. It's funny. Oh, sign me up. Soccer, sign me up for that quest line. Please. I love those moments and things get weird. But yeah, WoW is a game so far, from my experiences so far, is a game that is, oh, we're going way south from where they typically spawn. We're getting to Murloc country. We don't want to be in Murloc country. You never go full Murloc. Because, oh, do you get a Murloc costume? Like, do you get to be a Murloc? Oh my god. I'm starting my mining instead of my actual spells. Because, like, if I get to just be a full-fledged Murloc, then yes, sign me up. That is okay. I would like to do that. Oh, the card game, loot card. Oh, no. Here we go. They don't have that in this one. There you go, Sakura. All right. It's in Northrend again, so it'll be a bit okay. Get a Murloc's head. Oh, that's right. He's getting the Murloc head. Yeah, again, Human Town. Ironforge I know because I'm a dwarf, okay, and I take that seriously. But like Human Town. Ooh, the Borean Tundra. There are so many footlockers under here. Like, there's so many locked chests down here. Hold on, how are my legs? I will need those. I love they have like a Naruto run. They got their little ninja Naruto runs. It's very cute. Killing the murlocs. There's the gobbler. Started right before Burning Crusade came out. So I played a tiny bit of WoW during the Burning Crusade. I don't remember any of it. And I didn't get past level 20. I know this. A friend had made me, like, strung me into it. And I was like, this is not, it's not my game. I have all these other games. But it's been enjoyable. Okay. So we gotta go, which way? We gotta go back this way. Turning in. I was a much bigger fan of EverQuest 2. EverQuest 2 was huge for me. Played, I guess. I collected so many mounts. Oh, see, that's the thing that I am actively, oh, readjust him, old man. Actively trying to avoid. Because that will get me sucked in. Goodness, I started with Vanilla, did the Burning Crusade, skipped Wrath of the Lich King, Kata Moppin, started back at the tail end of WOD. Yes. Played Legion through the first half of BFA, and then quit for good. Well, now you're here for Wrath of the Lich King. No need to skip it anymore, Kuno. You've made it. Oh, you have a pet now. You got a pet named Zilrod. Oh, until now, exactly. Well, we're super glad to have you. That's for sure, Kuno. I just love MMOs in general. MMOs are so just vibrant and fascinating, and you need to experience them in this zeitgeist, in these moments when there's still this population, so you can have this context for when you actually get to play and experience the game long after it's dead and there's nobody around to remember it. You still can. You can carry that torch. And it's so great to see and experience a lot of private servers that exist out there for really obscure MMOs that not a lot of people have played, that not a lot of people remember, but there's someone out there burning that torch. They're keeping it alive and keeping it there for someone to remember. You used to unlock heroic loot ship in ICC for people. I was one of the very few that had an alt with a heroic unlock. Oh, look at that guy. Look at that horde dude. I'm going to let him do his thing. I was going to let him do his thing. I didn't even notice. I was like, oh yeah. So what does that mean? Unlocking heroic loot chips. I know nothing of these things. Which one sells for the most? This is 26. I'll take it.
Inventory is full.
Inventory's full. Shh, don't tell anyone my inventory's full. Shh. It's my secret shame. My inventory's full. There we go. Alright, so my quest lines. What do we got? The Villagers fall into the thingies. Third Fleet is one I gotta do. I don't know where it is though, because it doesn't show up because I got a bug. But we can head back and sell stuff. It's ultra easy, even in hard mode. It's always funny when people ask me to put the first boss on Heroic just to try. The raid would die in like 10 seconds. The first boss on Heroic was pretty hard. Kuna says, I actually own one of the servers from Elune. Bought it when Blizzard auctioned them off. That's wild, dude. That's wild, Kuno. Oh. Outrunner's chest guard of the bear. I can't use it. Can't use it. You're too cool, Kuno. I wish I was as cool as you. I don't have such cool things. I've got an old electronic game called Safari from the 1970s, the 1980s, somewhere around there. I've got some bongos from Donkey Konga. I got a Virtual Boy. I got a bunch of weird things. I love our goats. Weird things are good. Weird things are fantastic. Look, I always have to say that that things just have to be interesting. They don't have to be good. Like games and stuff like this, they don't have to be great games. They just have to be really interesting. They have to be doing something interesting. Mojito got a PSP. Dude, what are you playing on that, Mojito? Are you modding it so you can play some stuff on it? What you doing with it? Kuna says there's a plate on it that was signed by all the developers. That is so cool, dude. Nothing so far. Mojito, oh, the PSP and all of the PSP related products, like I don't have any experience with. I've never played a PSP in my life. I've never held one in my hands. Like, it's so funny and it's so important to realize, like, oh, greetings, traveler. Thank you so much for the follow, Valindris, by the way. Thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure talking with you too. Don't you worry. You're gonna find your way. You got this, okay? So there is, dude, I'm kind of everybody. Look, everybody wants to be like, look, every single person wants to be good people, and sometimes they feel like they don't have the opportunity to do so. They don't have that gateway to do that, you know? You're always welcome. Kuno says, I'll take a pic of it and post on Discord. Yes, do that, please. That'd be fantastic, Kuno. So it's funny that to have played so many games in your life and to experience so many things, and then to be like, I know so many games. I know so much about games, an excessive amount. And then to be like, I have never played a PSP or a PSP game in my life, ever. All right, I'm going to sell my stuff here. Yes. Ooh, close to the rock scale cod. What am I selling? I have so much stuff. Sell the dwarven mild. I don't need it. Selling the vital blade, the cutlass. Don't need the spongy morals. I'll put this up in the bank. Is that my pants? What pants am I wearing? Oh, I want those pants on me. That's right. Give me those pants. All right. Well, I'll say, like, Valindris, like, you don't. I am a person who plays everything and anything. Like, video games are just a thing that I greatly enjoy. I gotta log for just a second so that I can fix this bug. It bothers me that it's there. I can't find my quests because there's a quest log bug. So we're just gonna jump real quick out and back in. It'll fix itself. But like, what's great is if you're interested in video games more than anything, it's like seeing. Okay, Mojito, have a great night. No worries, and thank you for playing, dude. I greatly appreciate it. Like, see interesting things, interesting games. There's strange stuff, be it the weird things that I have to offer in this world. Hold shift while hovering over gear to compare to what you have. No idea if that is a feature back then. It auto tool tips it now. Oh, it does sometimes. I don't get actually when it does and when it doesn't. Did it fix? It didn't fix. I want it to fix. It's supposed to be there. And it's not. There goes a ship. Hello, ship. I can see, let's see, like. It does. Shift does. Thank you. Well, interest, it does. Oh my gosh. That's fantastic. I'm keeping, though, forever my my offhand old iron jaw, the uncatchable fish. They die by the swords in the Crusader No Remorses, the Jedi power battles, and the Anarchy Onlines. Yes, Sakura. Yeah, I'll need help in finding where this quest is, because I can't, it doesn't pop up. Right? I have no idea where this is located. Oh, I just have to buy him a flagon of mead. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I just need to buy him a flagon of mead. I'm so dumb. I am so dumb. I was like, it's not showing up on my quest log. Of course it's not showing up in the quest log. You just have to buy him a flagon of mead.
What's on your mind?
Flagon of mead. I'm not a smart man. Not a smart man.
Can I help you?
Very thirsty. Won't you buy a drink for the poor pathetic fool? Hits the spot, loosens the tongue. Bolster, Fitzsimmons continues his tale. I'm the sole survivor of the ill-fated Third Fleet of Coltiris, wrecked off the coast of the north. But although I'm the only member of the fleet still breathing, I'm not the only one still walking about. On one of the ships was hidden a great and terrible treasure, and the eerie power of it keeps the souls of my brothers trapped within the ship's rotting hulls. If you can free some of my brothers, then perhaps you can break their curse. Let's do it.
Have a good one.
Sakura, let's do it. Let's kill some cursed sailors. And then I've got to go to sleep. Oh my god, it's almost 1 o'clock already. Let's do this. There you're coming with us. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Neria and the pet named Zilrod.
Hello.
Come on, you know you want it. Let's go. Oh, a snake. It's red for me. Oh, you'll be fine. Here's a beast. Fell steed. Oh, so cool. You're too cool. You're fell steed. Python. Nice. I just have guinea pigs and 2 cats. 2 guinea pigs and 2 cats. Okay. 72. Oh, it's exactly what I have. Never mind, I'll pass that. I do not need them. Thank you. Because we've fought these guys before and survived no problem. We accidentally stumbled upon them, you know? I can actually search for the ghosts. Right? Undead? Oh yeah, there's a bunch. Holy smokes. Stinky, you're so cool. Oh god. I'm coming. Keeping an eye on Neria's health there. How many we gotta kill? 13 sailors, 5 marines, and Snillig. Get Snillig's stuff box. Oh, can we breathe underwater in this mode? Oh, we totally can. That's the point. There's like, here, we'll just throw you a bone. I tried to read your debuff. It's unending breath. Stuck. Ooh, first mate Snellig. Get his snuff box. Don't die, Sakura. Oh god. Snellig snuff box, boom baby, ooh ooh ooh. Snellig snuff box, yeah, baby, The purple thing, the curse. Is there a purple thing? I actually don't know. This is that like these are the good ones. Increase, cause 5 dire damage. Underwater breather. Oh, yeah. I have no idea. I don't know how to play this game. It's good morning, Simon. How are you, my friend? I need 1 more marine and 7 more sailors. Are they on the decks? I think they're on the deck. Yeah, they're on the deck. Oh god. Help! Help! Throwing bombs. Yes, it gives me. That was oh, that wasn't what unending breath was for. I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm so bad at this game. I'm so bad at understanding how any of this works. Ooh. I mean, I want that, but I don't have any inventory space. I do. Oh, greed. I'll just greed. We're fine. 4 more. Oh, there it is. Curse of the Eye. Curse of the Eye of Paleth. Physical damage dealt by is reduced by 8. Casting speed reduced by 20. There it is. There it is. I'm not smart. I'm not a smart man. A living $R, soon to be dead like me. I love that Stanky is currently an undead as well. One more. Let's see what we can find. Oh my gosh. One more crewman. Incoming. Oh, here we go. This'll do it. Get him, Stanky. Okay. Hey. Done. Stiff recurve bow. Stiff. Let's go turn this in so I can call it a night. So am I level 25 now? Nice. Playing a lot of EverQuest has made it so that I can avoid mobs. This one is unavoidable though. Here we go. We're gonna get somebody. No, nobody. Surprising. That's what happens when you play a lot of EverQuest. You learn very quickly how to avoid all of that. It's a lot of work. And I have, oh, before we log to Neria, I have so many things for you. I got some silk for you. 5 silk. Then aggro one and instantly get date. It's true. I can't turn the quest in. I have to wait until it's orange or I won't get full credit. Okay. Well, I'm going to turn mine in. Right? It is okay with me. It is orange. Yeah, we're fine. But I do have silk for you for days.
You need something?
My dreams, I can sometimes hear the doomed moans of my brethren. Please consider free them from the bonds and quiet the cries. My thanks to you, Bogus, and the gratitude of my cursed brethren goes to you as well. To break the curse and free all my brethren, the thing stowed on my ship must be retrieved and cleansed. I don't know what it was, but I do know that it was stored securely in the ship's strongbox, which Captain Hallandor lorded over. My old captain's still in my dreams. I know he walks my doomed ship, the Intrepid. Get the key from him and use it to open the Intrepid's strongbox. Then after you have the cursed thing, bring it to the priest Glorin Steelbrow in town. What does that entail? Really, I didn't see the thing. That's fine. Alright, let's go into... I'm going to have to head back to Ironforge. And then train real quick. Call it a night. Menethil Bay? Menethil Harbor? That's Arthas' last name. Arthas Menethil. He was Prince of Lordaeron until, things. What kind of things, Simon? What kind of things? What are you alluding to, my friend? The Intrepid. It's a Star Trek reference. See? Star Trek, boom! Dude, we got so many Trekkies. Oh, yeah, Sakura. This is where I'm at right now. This is where I'm at. Stuff I have not done, which I need to do. A lot of little things. Things in Human Town. I accidentally took some stuff in Human Town. Bad things, Bogus. Bad things. Tell me more. I like bad things. Tell me more. Tell me more, tell me more.
Hi.
Huge Star Trek nerd. You tell him, Kudo. He was prince and he became king through manual override. I can now see if a beast is tameable. I wish I had this for that last quest. Track hidden. That would have been nice to be able to track hidden things. Okay.
Soon.
Ah, Picard. I haven't watched any Picard, but I hear good things. I hear back and forth things. Some people love it, some people don't as much, but it's always kind of like this. It's always a mixed bag, but I love when things are like that more than anything. Alright. First season drags. What can I make? Crocolus gumbo. Yes. Let's make some more of that. Boring people hate Picard. Really? Is that it? Interesting. Okay. Alright. We gotta call it a night. Let's go find somebody to raid. Who do we got? Who is on right now? I have to get some sleep. It's late. Oh, we're raiding TKK. He's doing Sega Saturn stuff, so we're gonna go raid him. Let's go raid the Combat King. Haven't seen him in a long time. Alright everybody, I'll be back tomorrow night, theoretically, with my good friend Nick playing Gateway, which is gonna be a great text adventure. Alright, have a wonderful night, guys, and as always, to humor. Goodbye. Bye.